This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for April 14, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, comes a probe gun attack outside a popular St. Ann nightclub. Police are probing a gun attack outside a popular nightclub in Ucheria, St. Ann on Tuesday morning. It was reported that a patron who had exited the club narrowly escaped death when his vehicle was sprayed with bullets by gunmen who later fled the area. Information reaching the news was that around 4:10 a.m., the man left the club and sat in a silver Toyota Axio motorcar when a white station wagon drove up. It was reported that two men alighted with handguns and fired numerous bullets at the Axio, damaging the bonnet and the windscreen. The men then fled. Police were quickly on the scene and, while processing the area, found several spent casings. Westmoreland police are probing two separate murders. The Westmoreland police is investigating two homicides committed in separate incidents in the parish on Wednesday. 30-year-old Adrian Miller was killed in the first incident at Banbury Morgan's Bridge. About 6:20 in the morning, Mr. Miller was riding his bicycle to work when he was attacked by gunmen in a white Toyota Axio motorcar who opened fire, hitting him in the head. The police were alerted. Mr. Miller was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. And in the second incident, 28-year-old Reynard Palmer was fatally shot at his house at a cottage in Little London. His silver Toyota Axio motorcar was reportedly taken by his attackers. The incident occurred around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Investigators recovered 14 spent casings at the scene. Quartet in fraudulent check scheme repaying money. 4 St. James residents are currently making restitution following their involvement in a check scheme, resulting in a Montego Bay businessman being swindled out of more than $2 million through the encashing of bogus checks. Rasheen Samuels, Damon Green, Nathaniel Headley, and Lorraine Ferguson are charged with obtaining money by means of a forged document. They are represented by attorneys at law Adrian Days, Chuma Paris, Martin Thomas, and Tamika Davis. When the matter was called up for mention in the St. James Parish Court on Thursday, the complainant indicated to the court that they had gone through restorative justice and that the agreement was for $300,000 to be paid to him on the first of each month, but he only received $100,000. I don't know if this restorative justice will make sense, the complainant said. At that moment, Paris, who represents Headley, informed the court that there appears to be a challenge because Ferguson was not included in the agreement. A brief adjournment was made so that Ferguson could formalize her agreement with a mediator who was present in court. When the matter was revisited, the court was informed that Ferguson had been added to the agreement, but that $200,000 remained unpaid. 2 of you are outstanding. You know who you are. Whatever happens by May 1, a total of $500,000 must be paid, the judge said before setting the matter for mention on May 10. Their bails were extended. Headley allegedly went to a Montego Bay business establishment on December 22, 23, and 29 last year to encash checks in the name of Anthony Williams, then returned on December 30 to encash 4 more checks, which aroused the complainant's suspicions. All of the checks were later discovered to be fraudulent. Headley admitted to the complainant that he was not Anthony Williams and that the driver's license he used to encash the checks was similarly forged. He also confessed that the proceeds from the earlier transactions were split between him and 2 of the other defendants. It is alleged that a link was made through Ferguson, who was employed to the company and had access to the company's checks. Alleged goat thief killed by mob in Claremont, St. Ann. The St. Anne's Bay police are investigating the mob killing of a man accused of stealing goats in Alderston District, Claremont, in the parish on Wednesday. Dead is 28-year-old Tevin Pinnock, otherwise called Shatty, a laborer of Ramble in St. Thomas and Windward Road in Kingston. Reports from the St. Anne's Bay police are that about 7 p.m., lawmen were summoned to a scene where a man was mobbed after he allegedly tried to steal goats. Upon their arrival, Pinnock was seen with multiple chop wounds all over his body. A female who accompanied Pinnock was arrested and taken into custody. Investigations continue. Assault case settled through restorative justice. A man who was accused of slapping his co-worker in the face and pointing a knife at him during a dispute on the job has settled his case through alternative dispute resolution. Shadrach Miller, who is from St. James, was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm and assault at common law. On Thursday, during a case review before presiding parish judge Sasha Marie Smith Ashley, the court was told that an agreement had been reached between the two involved parties. The matter had previously been sent for resolution through restorative justice. Miller was then asked to enter a plea, and he pleaded not guilty to the charge, bringing the criminal case to an end. Following that, the prosecution offered no evidence in the case against him. "You are discharged, you are free to go. Behave yourself, walk good," the judge said to Miller before allowing him to leave the courtroom. According to the allegations, at 11:15 a.m. on December 3 of last year, both men were at work when an argument developed between them. Miller allegedly threw his construction helmet at the complainant, causing him pain, then slapped him across the right side of his face before pointing a knife at him. Trial set for man on drug rap. A man who was arrested in 2021 after more than 40 pounds of marijuana and less than an ounce of cocaine were discovered in his vehicle has been scheduled to stand trial in the St. James Parish Court on May 15. St. James resident Leroy Mundell, who is charged with possession of, dealing in, and taking steps to export ganja and cocaine, received his trial date following a brief appearance in court on Tuesday. His bail has been extended until his trial begins. The court was informed during Mundell's appearance before presiding parish judge Sasha Marie Smith Ashley that the prosecution's case file had not been updated with a previously outstanding officer's statement and that the file was now ready for trial. It was also revealed that Mundell's attorney, Charles Sinclair, has received all relevant documents that were not supplied to him during his client's previous appearance on April 3. "We will try this again on May 15, which is the trial date. Your bail is extended," Judge Ashley informed Mundell. According to the allegations, on January 11, 2021, officers intercepted Mundell's vehicle on the grounds of the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James. The vehicle was searched and the officers found 2 black bags with more than 40 pounds of green vegetable matter resembling ganja, along with 0.65 ounces of white powdery substance resembling cocaine. Under caution, Mundell reportedly said to the officers, "I should have looked in the bag before taking it up." He was subsequently arrested and charged. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.